It's like a little bit silly. I'm honest also too about my thoughts, by the way. If the game's being stupid, I'll be honest about being stupid. But if it's good, I'll be honest about it being good. Alright, so hey dude, what's up?
You're a better climber than one crazy girl I used to know. She was something. She even wanted to climb the tallest building in the city, the VNC Tower.
Was she one of your wives?
Oh, too hot-tempered, even for my tastes.
What about this passage to the center?
Right. Look, from this roof you can clearly see the Peacekeeper's base.
So the PK run the city?
They sure think they do. That's what they need the uniforms and ranks for. They tattoo them. They're fucking obsessed with hierarchy. But they don't control the city. At least not all of it.
Who controls the rest?
The Colonel. The Renegades. But you won't meet them here. For now.
Wait, you brought me here to take a look at the Peacekeepers?
The PK are your ticket to the center. I told you the only way to get there is through the metro tunnels. I'll go inside and draw their attention away from the platform. Then you enter the metro technical station. There's an airlock there. We'll take it together to the central loop.
Look, we can't just ask them to let me through?
No chance. Right now, each new face they see belongs to a suspect in their commander's murder. They know me. I trade with them sometimes. I deliver lamps from the girls, or goods from dark zones. There might be a few infected there. Nothing a pilgrim can handle, though. When you get to the main station, let me know. Now you better get some sleep. You'll head out at night, when there's less infected in the tunnels.
Yeah, and I'm really glad you're enjoying the stream, man. Like, hell yeah, that's really, really good. You know, hey man, even though I've only known you for a little bit, you seem like a cool dude, though. I will continue to end up entertaining you, because whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm glad you're enjoying, and
There's a creature I haven't seen before.
I hope you're going to continue to enjoy the streams in the future. I'm pretty sure you'll play Dying Light soon. Gee, no worries.
Extremely fast.
Probably a bolter. You can find some interesting stuff on there.
Oh, bolters!
One requires serious hunting skills. Now is not the best time for this, Aiden. Head for the tunnels.
Okay, well, bolters are back. Yeah, no problem, man. No, yeah, you're a cool dude. I like hanging out with you so far. I hope to continue to keep entertaining you whatever it is that I'm doing. And that you'll tune in for future streams, homie. You'll play Dying Light soon enough. You dead? Head to the tunnels. How do I get down safely? Well, people are getting killed outside. Oh, it's like right here. I mean, hypothetically, I mean, don't you game share with somebody for Dying Light 2? Couldn't you just do that? Depending on what platform it is that you play on. I don't know if you play on Xbox or PlayStation or PC. But wouldn't your friend be able to game share with you and you could play Dying Light that way? I got you. Lockpick. Come on. Do I gotta talk dirty to it? Do I gotta call it daddy? Open up. Wait. Oh, please tell me that the game didn't, like, put me in a situation where I gotta fight, like, a volatile again or anything. Because I'm still not high enough rank. I don't think it would do that. Well, this is totally not unsettling. Was this open? No. Okay, well, there's more zombies. So this game seems more focused on, like, stealth than it does about confrontation. If you go into a tunnel, it looks like they always want you to avoid things rather than try to, like, fight things constantly. Hence why I can avoid the zombies like this. Get to the subway. Oh, my immunity's running low. Take a shroom. Is this what I do? Is take these mushrooms? Yo, when in doubt, guys, when you're sick, just inhale some mushrooms. I promise you this works in real life. Fuck. That was a joke, by the way. Go, go.
I'm in the tunnel.
Okay. Now watch out for the infected. There might be a few, or a few dozen. I'm already in the beacon.
Kind of already startled some, so.
Flare through the vent, and you'll see how to get to the main station.
This gives you a different feeling when you also have to go up against, fucking zombies, and you gotta worry about becoming a zombie on your own, too, with the immunity thing. So I'm gonna have to regularly pay attention to my mushrooms. But at least, luckily, they grow in here constantly. Alright, so as long as I keep the... I don't know if the flashlight will startle them, so I'm just gonna keep it off. Come on. You don't see me! Luckily, the good news is that they didn't startle anybody else. Because I think I kept my flashlight off and it saved me. But they knew what I was doing. Those other two for some reason. Okay, I can't go through there. So I gotta go around. Shit, they see me. Shit. Stop panicking. Come on, meme lords. Ooh, an inhibitor's down here, actually. That's gonna be useful. Why is this not working? Thank you. Maybe I can keep my flashlight on as long as I don't... Is there a difference here? Hold on. It might be a proximity thing. Oh yeah, he's still noticing me. So the flashlight I don't think matters. 1, 2... Oh no, yeah, it does. Wait. No, yeah, it doesn't matter. It literally just doesn't matter. Wait, no. It does. It does. Come on, man. Dude, can you imagine if you were like Aiden, you suddenly had to take a fart? Thank you, B. I appreciate it. No, but can you imagine, like, you were walking, and you got, like, anxiety, and then all of a sudden you just rip one loose, you're like, I got this. Guys, I got this. Don't worry, I'm almost there. And then you just fucking book it, because you know you're screwed anyway. I don't know if Aiden's wristwatch beeping also is helping either. Can I get... No, I can't get through. Can I? You see me? Damn it! I was gonna say, did he... I think he brushed me. Heal yourself. Each mushroom's like a minute, so it's definitely worth collecting these things. He's like right here, so... Heck on. You here, dog? You know, I don't mind fighting some people. I think the reason why they did this is because before volatiles or just any sort of zombies, that if they saw you, you were done, you couldn't hide. So they're trying to, like, give you a way out if you don't want to fight these things. Hypothetically. Don't you dare turn, Aiden. Well, this is locked. Here. By the way, the stream game share is so much worse as other people can't be on. Oh, that sucks, man. Dude, I don't know why, but Aiden is so violent in this game. Like, Crane was strong, but he would never be able to, like, do that at all.
Hack on. I got to the flare.
Look around. The technical tunnel to the main station should be well lit. I've already lured the guards upstairs. I'll chat them up when you get inside.
But why am I acting like I'm turning, though? I'm in UV light.
Oh, shit.
It's the bolter, isn't it? I figured we weren't done with this guy.
Hack on. Situation here. Hack on.
Guess we're fighting him. Good, he's dead. Okay, that's also another weird thing about this game, is that I can't repair my items like I used to. I'm holding down R and I can't heal this pickaxe. There's a modified button. Can I not, repair? They took away repairing in the game, too? Dude, what? Oh, ooh, I don't... That's, like, another thing I don't like. Why? Why would they take... So, items are useful for, like, one attempt, then. I don't like that, man. I don't know why that they suddenly thought it was a good idea to start making it where you just can't repair your good shit. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. I'm really hoping it does get better over time, chat. I'm gonna take your word for it, but, I'm not gonna shit-talk the game. I'm just gonna be honest about my positive and negative thoughts on it. Insanity's doing the same fucking thing over and over and over again, expecting a different outcome. I've never played Far Cry, but I know about it. I know where that quote comes from. Far Cry 3, I heard, is like a really popular Far Cry game. Don't seize up, dude. Dude, don't have a seizure again while you're in the vent trying to do something important.
I got it. I'm inside.
5 packs. Think about it, and I'll be right back.
So he's gonna try to meet up with me. Come, where are you?
I'm on the platform.
Open the airlock. I'll be there in a second.
There's the airlock. There any loot? Yes. Although it's funny, because technically since this is a scavenging zombie apocalypse game, even something as simple as just digging out of the trash is useful. Alright, I guess we're just going straight into this. Open the airlock.
Damn.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Do people not realize that you're most likely to kill somebody if you hit them in the head with a baseball bat?
He was wandering through the tunnels. Fucking bizarre riffraff.
More like a renegade spy.
Doesn't look like a renegade.
Why do I think that that voice sounds familiar? Oh, I'm being interrogated in the bathroom. Nice.
What were you doing at our base?
I'm only trying to get to the city center.
The center? The tunnel's gonna be closed until you hand over Lucas's killers. Bizarre scum.
Oh, they think I'm responsible for the one guy's death.
Heard nothing. And you managed to forget about the ban on passage. Maybe we'll start punishing you by cutting off your hands. That would improve your memory, huh? What were you doing 4 days ago?
I'm a pilgrim. 4 days ago, I was 100 kilometers away.
Enough, Anderson. We need the truth. You won't get it through coercion.
But Commander Lucas always
Lucas is
said...
dead, and now I'm in command. You've read the reports? A pilgrim appeared in the bazaar yesterday. Looks like he's not lying.
At least the guy knows that I'm telling the
I
truth.
want to talk to him alone.
At least so far, unless he's trying to do good cop, bad cop. Wait, what? What?
Where did you come from?
From Crossdale River.
That's over 1,500 kilometers from here.
It's actually more than 2,000. The freeway bridges collapsed. There are no straight paths.
And you managed to make it so far away. Impressive.
Good to know he's not gonna chop my dick off or something. I thought that's what he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna stab me. Okay, so I can be straightforward or I can ask him questions. So far, I think he's a friendly dude, but we'll see. I play it on PC. Killer B just can't afford the game, Dan, that's all. It's not a big deal. I mean, hypothetically, yeah, nobody can play at the same time as you, but it's at least better than no options. We're just trying to help you out, man. I don't think it wasn't meant to be an argument. I mean, I've game shared with people before in the past, but it's really just a matter of how often can you trust the person. I usually do it with my close friends. If I really, really, really want to play a game, I've game shared before. I've done this, for example, on my PlayStation. Like, my PlayStation, I had the least amount in my library possible compared to my Xbox, my PC, and some other game consoles. Hell, even my Switch has more stuff on it than my PlayStation, I think. But on my PlayStation, I just game share a lot with my buddies. And since they're all digital downloads, it's not like I have to worry about exchanging them. It really just depends on your preference, man, that's all. It's too bad that this game isn't on PC Game Pass, because that'd be convenient if you only had Xbox available to you. Then again, though, maybe we'd have to research if this is on PC Game Pass. Maybe that's a way you can get it on PC. When was the last time you were out of the city? Why do you think I killed anyone? The Outlands are dangerous. Well, these don't do anything other than just ask him questions, so I'll ask. I don't think there's a butterfly effect with the white text. I don't think there is.
Why would anyone think I killed your commander?
You tried to escape to the Central Loop 4 days after the murder. Besides, if I were Carl, I'd hire a stranger to kill Lucas too. It's the cleanest way.
Well, I don't know who Carl is.
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. Carl keeps both hands on the steering wheel. He's a faux sanctimonious prick who's turning the entire bazaar against us, even though we protect them.
When was the last time you were out of the city?
About 15 years ago.
Holy shit!
There are that many fewer survivors, and that many more infected.
Stands to reason. Most people endure living in this hellhole because what's out there...
That means that this guy has not left this area since the second apocalypse at all. He has zero idea what the outside is like outside this area.
Haven't heard from them for 10 years.
Where did they live?
In and around London.
From what I've been told, London doesn't exist. There may be 4 settlements left on the entire island.
Fucking hell.
his main thing, Dan, is that he wants to play the game without the risk of having to restrict his friend. Because he's saying that if he plays his game on Steam, his friend can't play. Oh, it's also that you just don't have any friends to do it. I got you. I thought it was more rather that you were worried about trying to coordinate with somebody to, like, not play when you're playing. Well, I'll tell you this, Killer Bee. Trust me, everyone's at least got 1 or 2 friends. And hypothetically, even if, like, let's say that friend doesn't play Dying Light, I know that you must know somebody, friend or family, that would hook you up if they have it. Maybe it might not be this game, but they might do it for you another game in the future. Or they might help you out in some other form of capacity. You never know. It's just that the thing is, though, is that you have to obviously trust the person because it's about sharing your credentials. So, as long as you're close with the person, they would do it over time. Hypothetically, I game share with my Xbox friends, who I've never met in person other than a handful of occasions. I more rather knew them online for several years, and they know my location, my last name, and all my info. It's just a matter of how willingness are you to trust some people is all. That's all, man.
What's it like outside the walls? You never know where danger's gonna come from. Always new territories, new threats.
And you came here to take shelter?
I came here because I'm looking for someone. And a lot of people are said to have survived in Villador.
You're looking for someone? Maybe I can help you, but not for free.
I'm used to trading. What do you need?
No nonsense. That's good. The tunnel will be closed until I find our commander's murderer, Commander Lucas. His body was found in the bazaar, horribly mutilated. The people of the bazaar aren't making this easy. They're proud and loyal. They refuse to turn anyone in. But Command has lost its patience. I have orders from the top, Pilgrim. If the inhabitants of Old Villador continue to revolt, our army will come here and burn the bazaar to the ground. Now, I'd rather avoid that.
And what do you need from me?
Lucas had a weapon. A rare set of brass knuckles called the Lazarus. This is the key to finding the killer. If you learn anything about the Lazarus, tell me, and I will most certainly return the favor. It's worth a lot, and we didn't find it on his body. I think someone from the bazaar may have appropriated it.
I'm gonna ask him this last one because, like I said, it doesn't affect it. I'm getting comfortable asking the white dialogue. I don't know if this is gonna have a butterfly effect on the white one. I think it's just the gold. But I want to ask him this second of all because hypothetically, I don't know if I trust him quite yet. Like, it's not the same thing like it is with Hekon, where like it's a little bit of the fact that he's also helped me survive more than once. This guy just decided not to scoop my guts out with that knife. But it's also the exact same time as the group he's tied to, and the fact that the game had set up Hekon to obviously be the side character of the main protagonist, Aiden. So the chances of him being a villain were, like, slim to none. So I'll ask, but I bet you the brass knuckles are going to be on somebody that I know, and I'm going to have to pick. If it's like Hekon or something like that, then we're going to have an issue, because that's going to be like, who do I side with?
And why should I work with you? You attacked me and accused me of murder with no proof whatsoever.
Our mistake. You're clearly not the murderer.
Why can't you investigate on your own? I hardly know anyone here.
That's exactly why you can help me. Nobody will talk to us. To them, we're occupiers. The fact that we clear the streets of the infected and catch criminals doesn't matter. What matters is that we eat their food and drink their water. But you're a pilgrim. There are many ways you can help people. And you're from the outside. They can trust you.
They tried to kill me.
Nah, look. We are your only chance. If you want to get to the center, that is. So, will you help me?
They're both gold, I have to pick. Okay, so let's play a game of weigh our options, right? On the one hand, if I help him, I might cut off ties with everybody because they'll realize I'm helping this guy. And at the exact same time, I don't even know you. Like, sure, you're not killing me, but how you didn't really answer my question about whether or not I can trust you. And even if I did figure out who it is, what do I do then? Then I'm in a situation where it's like, I guarantee you they're trying to set this up in a way that if I agree to help him, that it's going to be somebody important like Hekon or Mia, you know, like Aiden's sister that's got the brass knuckles or something, and then all of a sudden they want me to turn them in, then I can, and then we have to, like, have this debate back and forth about, turn them in, don't turn them in, cross this person, don't cross this person, yada yada yada. And, like, what? I get into the tunnel easier? That's all I do? I have a feeling, I mean, I almost got into the tunnel just now doing that on my own. I mean, technically the game, the only thing it did is just force me into a cutscene. That's it. If I have my own affairs and just do my own thing, I might not ever get into the tunnel unless I want to take, like, I guess a more riskier path, which hypothetically could get, like, Hekon or somebody I know killed. But I can tell you this. Everybody in the city already wants to fucking kill me. And they're only just starting to somewhat now trust me. If I choose to go my own affairs, maybe I can somehow take amends. And they'll, like, not want to kill me. But then again, though, I can't even guarantee it because they're so extreme. All I just know is that if I help him, that I'm probably either going to have to risk crossing somebody, because I guarantee the brass knuckles are going to be on somebody that I don't know, and I'm going to either feel bad, or it's going to be on somebody I do know, and that's going to make things complicated. The people will hate me, but if I say I have my own affairs, I just might not get into the tunnel. And I don't know why, but I just don't know if he's going to fucking kill me or whatever, but, I just have a bad feeling if I help him, I'm going to get screwed, so I'm just going to have to say I have my own affairs. It might be the bad call, but I just don't know if I can trust you yet. Sorry.
I don't want to get involved in your conflicts. Look, if you have nothing on me, can I get out of here?
I won't hold you by force. But remember, cooperation with the peacekeepers can pay off.
Okay. Okay. I think that was the right decision. I think what it was is that he left that open-ended, where, like, I could help him later, because that's what he says cooperation with the peacekeepers can pay off. Which means that I think he's going to give me a second option to do this again. It didn't sound like a backhanded thing where he's, like, going to gyp me later. So can I just leave?
Thought you'd be back. Change your mind, did you?
Just something I learned on the trail.
That you need powerful friends.
That those who stick to their guns too stubbornly often shoot themselves in the foot. So you want me to find that weapon, the Lazarus? Is that all?
Let's call it a test. If you succeed and find the Lazarus, I'll be able to assist you. Look around. Ask in the bazaar. And don't come back empty-handed.
Fine. Hey, Hekon, are you there?
Aiden, buddy. Good you're alive.
Yeah, I got caught and questioned.
Good. They didn't kill you. Meet me outside.
So yeah, he left it basically open-ended. He just basically said just don't come back empty-handed. So I didn't guarantee to lock it in, and I instead made it optional. I think I made the right call.
Hey man, where could I get some food?
In the canteen. We have a canteen and a hospital at our base.
Like in the army.
Not like in the army. This is the army. We're bringing order to this fucking chaos. And who are you?
No one in particular? Does it matter?
It always matters.
I'm someone other than I was.
A fucking philosopher. Go to Carl, he likes that kind of bullshit.
I was just trying not to leave with the pilgrim thing, just so that he wouldn't, I don't know, fucking shoot me, because it seems like people really don't like pilgrims here.
Yesterday I had a good day.
Medicine and poison are good.
What's that all about?
I'm contemplating a bold new direction in distilled arts, but sadly, I'm not able to serve you right now.
With distilled arts? Serve me?
Yes, I'm a bartender, and not only am I looking to revive the lost art of mixology, but I plan on reinventing it.
How so?
Through the infusion of special herbs and booze, not only to make it taste great, but to give it healing properties.
So what's the problem?
You see, the wrong amount of even the finest ingredients could be the difference between creating a refreshing healing cocktail and deadly poison. Only one person can help me achieve the right results, and they say she is a witch.
Well, how can a witch help you become a better bartender?
A mixologist, and she's not a witch really, but a healer. The superstitious call her a witch.
Ah, so she makes potions and such.
Indeed, and only she possesses the knowledge of combining ingredients properly to ensure I'm not poisoning my new customers. A carrier told me that this woman uses the guts of infected in her potions. Can you believe that?
Not really.
But you can see how it would be easy to create a deadly poison as a healing potion, right?
I don't know if Spike might be the only one that would have survived. I don't think they're going to bring back too many characters. Spike might have just been for a tutorial thing.
So this so-called witch lives somewhere...
But it's only been 15 years.
Loop,
So somebody could be alive.
Behind the bank, I hear.
Yeah, naturally. Where else would you find a witch if not behind a bank?
How droll. Anyhow, I need her expertise to reinvent mixology. With her knowledge of herbs and my bartending skills, everyone will want to come and drink my cocktails.
Don't think you'll have to try too hard to convince people to drink booze.
Oh, but you see, this won't be just any common hooch. Each will be a handcrafted work of alcoholic art.
Well, when you put it that way, I'll keep an eye out for her if I make it into the city center.
I would be eternally in your debt, and the first drink would be on the house.
Oh, dude, if Brecken showed up, that would change everything.
High time command deals with the water issue. We need to take the water tower.
Do you have alcohol?
If you're lucky, like me. Found this bottle in a basement while on patrol.
So you got patrols covering the whole area?
Someone's got to do it. City's got us to thank that it's even still standing. What, you want to join us?
I'll say I'm not sure.
What would I need to do?
Complete the training. Hard as fuck. Not everyone can hack it. Don't need weak links, you know?
Got you on my radar, Pilgrim. Don't cause any fuss here. We clear?
Is he in the basement? It says go outside, but I want to know what's down here. There's a bed area? Yeah, this is where they just chill, I guess.
Let me tell you one thing. If Ader doesn't find Lucas's murderer, Jack Matt will personally hang him by his balls on a branch.
Well, Ada sure gained a lot from the commander's death.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, nothing. Only that it was because of Lucas's death that Ada was promoted to commander.
You suspect Ader is involved in Lucas's murder?
I suspect that if you eavesdrop, you'll get yourself hurt. Or worse.
Good to know that,
I
though.
don't believe the commander was killed by anyone from the bazaar.
Who else would want him dead?
Fuck knows. Lucas was a real hard ass. Didn't take shit from anyone.
Guy like that is bound to have enemies all over.
They all think it's Lucas. I thought that there was an area I could be in. So if they all think it's Lucas, then that must mean that it's the one other dude's friend, because I think Lucas is the one guy's friend that we remember meeting in the city.
We gotta start rationing the water. Should have done this weeks ago.
Huh. Guess we'll figure out very shortly here who killed them, because we're probably going to be on this path again soon anyway.
Otherwise, there will be a rebellion.
Help us in the investigation. We'll help you with the bandits.
I told you already. Nobody in the bazaar had anything to do with Lucas's death.
Then why won't you let us search your homes, huh? If everyone is so innocent, then there'd be nothing to hide.
Keep your brutes away from our homes, Anderson.
So you're hiding someone. Time is running out, Carl. You don't hand over the killer, we'll raise your precious bazaar to the ground.
Sow the wind and reap the whirlwind, Anderson.
Don't bite off more than you can chew, old man.
Aiden, come on. I'm on the roof next to the metro.
Yeah, so what's gonna basically happen is that if I figure out who stole the brass knuckles, I'm gonna have to pick. I can immediately tell you that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Get over here already.
So a random chick I can sell some stuff to. Actually, no, she's trade this guy, I think, selling stuff. Yeah, this guy I can sell stuff to. It's repeating. No, yeah, but, like, her analogy about, like, if you have nothing to hide, let me just barge into your house. It's like, dude, it's like, no, that's completely ass backwards. It's like, how about you just take our word for it and don't try to commit a treasonous act.
Aiden, come on. I'm on the roof next to the metro.
I got you, Hekon. Sup, G?
Hey, Aiden, over here. So, what did they want from you?
If you'd been there like you said you'd be,
Oh, I did my best. I didn't know there was anyone else in the tunnel. Lucas's death is a big deal. They love this motherfucker like a father. Aitor doesn't have Lucas's charisma. He's gonna have problems.
Aitor said he might let me through to the center, if I help him.
What? What are you supposed to help him with?
He wanted me to find Lucas's weapon, the Lazarus. Went missing from the crime scene. He believes finding it will help find the killer.
The Lazarus, huh? Fancy set of brass knuckles, right? So, we just have to find it.
I declined.
What?
I want to work for those guys. I'm not the military type. Besides, he won't help me until the killer is caught.
Then how do you expect to get to the center, huh? One step at a time, kiddo. Step one, find the Lazarus. Shit. I thought you were smarter than that.
I'll find another way.
Okay, maybe that's good. The PK respect strength. It's the only language they understand. Let's find those damn brass knuckles on our own. That way, Aitor will get what he wants, but without taking you for granted. You'll have the upper hand. You'll have to let us through.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, see, this sounds like the right thing to do.
Other shit he gets from thieves.
A fence?
Part-time fence, full-time scammer, an artless one too. He's got half the city after him for debts right now. If anyone in Villador is fool enough to buy a peacekeeper weapon, it would be him.
What's his name?
Hubert Kerbatzos, also known as Half-Ass Hubie. Every day he sets up shop in the nearby windmill and waits for customers. Probably selling booze and weed to the PKs. If you want to find the Lazarus, talk with Hubie. I'll chase down some other leads.
Okay, I'll try and track him down.
You'll see. Finding him will pay off for you.
Okay. So it looks like I'm doing it anyways, I'm just doing it with Hakan. Yeah, so find the Brass Knuckles Thief and find Hubert, Kurbusco? Which, both of these I think are down here. Oh, and we're at Quarian now, so already almost exposed to the entire map. All that's left is Horseshoe, and then there's the second part. I think what I might do is that, just like in Dying Light 1, there's gotta be some secret shit hidden in the map, right? Maybe that's what we might do next stream, is that, I'll in the meantime, research some stuff that might just be in the map as, like, bonus loot we can use for free, like either a really good melee weapon or even a gun. Oh, and it looks like that this has different rewards. Oh, I might only be able to pick one thing. Find Marco the water supplier. Find Hans the hunter before he drinks the poisoned water. I only have enough time to do one of those. Interesting. So it looks like quests are both side quests and main quests. Let's turn on Carlos's device. We could do that too. I think we're gonna do these two side quests, and we'll go from there. We'll do Carlos's device just because this one's one decision. In Dying Light 2, there's no guns? You're kidding me. Are you serious? Wait, why are you running away from me? Defeat. Ow. Why do you swing so fast? This one. Why are you so strong? Change my... And it doesn't pause the game to switch... Okay, I'm starting to not like what I'm seeing about some of the new changes to this game. Like, I don't know why the game wouldn't slow down to let me heal, you know what I mean? It's okay, you don't even need to apologize, not even your fault. But, like, I have zero idea why they would not have guns in this game. one of the things that made Dying Light 1 so good was the fact that you could range the zombies and all that crap with a gun. I get that they were overpowered, but you earned them over time. I mean, you kind of deserve to be overpowered if you put enough effort into the game. Every game should be like that. Hello?
Hey there. Rehearsing for the big night?
Where did you come from, handsome?
I heard you, singing.
Don't lie to Lola, sweet cheeks. Bet you thought someone was strangling a cat.
Not at all. I...
See this neck? You shouldn't be able to. Usually, it's wrapped in the softest, most rare of mink stoles. Lola was the grand dame of the bazaar. But until reunited with her beloved mink stole, she is unfit to perform. But how will Lola dazzle anyone without her beloved mink stole? Without it, I can't hit the high notes. And you don't see mink scampering about everywhere, do you?
Oh, where is it?
Earlier, a strong gust of wind ripped it from Lola's...
Okay, at least that's in the game.
Carried it away. I saw it flapping from the scaffolding near the GRE quarantine, at the intersection of Market and Horseshoe. Lola is powerless to retrieve it.
I could.
Would you? Lola could return to the bazaar to entertain, not frighten children like a lurking screamer.
Well, we can't have that.
No, indeed. Thank you, my knight in shining... whatever it is that you're wearing. I shall await you at the bazaar. Hurry, my fans await.
If I ever start to sound like her in my streams or my YouTube videos, I want you guys to shoot me. Like no cap. Like, just you know what? Seriously, no. Here, I'm gonna give you permission right now. Here. This Tommy gun is for you guys, right? This is for you guys to keep. I'm gonna lay this in your guys' desk, right? And if I ever start doing that shit, I want you guys to take the end of the fucking barrel, aim it at my temple, and pull the trigger. Because god damn it, is she annoying. Like, oh my god. Like, she was... She sounded like Betty White if she was, like, Dwayne Johnson speaking, like, when he was in his WWE role as The Rock, where he talks in the third person. And if she also was, like, some snoot rich lady. That's what she sounded like. Oh, this is a parkour challenge again. Why is that labeled as gold? Hold up. A mural. Hell in Heaven artifact collectible. Ignore all that. So that's the quest right here with Carl. Alright, Carl. Coral!
What are you up to these days, Aiden?
Aiden, know anything about this Night Runner thing?
I ain't leaving the bazaar today.
Turn on Carlos's device? That's it? That's it? Watch the electric fence demonstration. Is it right outside? Oh, it's just right out here. Alright, let's see how he is with his goats. And it's dead.
Everything all right?
No, it's grilled. The goat is grilled. I'm such an idiot.
What happened?
I must have overcalculated the voltage.
See? He's useless.
I'm sorry. I don't know how I could get it so wrong.
I told you it would be a waste of time.
Why? I don't think so. This is very... It has big, huge...
You're saying it has potential?
Potential, yes. It could be an effective weapon.
A weapon?
It's a ready formula. If you just use it on a weapon, it could raise your odds against turned creatures. The brave goat gave its life to science. There's dinner for everyone. And you? I take you as, and pronounce you,
Craftmaster? Really? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk later. Come, Vincenzo.
I can't thank you enough. Here, take this. If it's not strong enough, come round to my Craftmaster workshop.
Sure, thanks. Just, watch yourself out there, okay?
No worries, friend.
Poor goat. To install weapon mods. So I got weapon mods now. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I don't have any water on me, actually. I mean, I'll just have the last sip. There's literally like a droplet of water in there. I have a really hard time trying to relate to these people. I'm sorry, but the AI in this game are not the same as they were in Dying Light 1. Yeah, so this is two different decisions. I can either find Hans the Hunter before he drinks the poisoned water, or find Marco the water supplier. I think he'd rather prefer me to save his friend than try to stop the other guy. Yeah, here's the difference. I can either go here or here. So this is saving him, and this is stopping the guy. I think I'm gonna save his friend because, I mean, who's to say if I find the guy that does the water thing that he will actually be there, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure I can almost guarantee the guy's dead if he'll drink the water versus whether or not that the guy is going to be alive at his place when I go to visit him, you know what I mean? I like, though, that the side quests even have multiple missions. Like, multiple ways you can split this up, you know? I have to go get water, B, if you want me to keep hydrating. I ran out. I'll be right back then. Be back in a few minutes. Hold on a sec, chat. My dog wants to go in the other room and he's short, so I gotta pick him up. I have 2 wiener dogs, so if they ever want to get into a certain spot, they need assistance. People in the actual Discord server for Dying Light told you to pirate the game. That's not healthy. I wouldn't do that, but that's up to you, man. See, I'm the type of person that, like, never pirates anything. I'm even the guy that, like, bought shit like Sony Vegas. I like, don't pirate anything. Alright, so this is almost ranked up. That's good. Maybe what I can just do is I can just keep jumping on buildings. I mean, that's literally all I can do. Let me just try to climb things and then just take shortcuts, I guess. Alright, they're almost there. No, yeah, but I think it's better if I just go save his buddy. Don't miss. Alright, well, we'll see if this is worth it. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you for joining the Discord server. I appreciate you. I'll be talking in there a lot. I always like to visit with everybody, and I always like to end up letting people know when I go live and getting to know everybody on a personal level, so thanks, man. Did you know that if you make a new account in Turkey, the game is only like 20 bucks? Oh, nice. Respect to Techland. No way in hell I'll pirate it. Yeah, good for you, man. But thank you for joining the Discord, man. I appreciate you. Any support on any of my social medias is always greatly appreciated.
Is he there?
Oh, I didn't think about the possibility that he would have maybe already drank the water. Hey, at least can't say I didn't try. I'm going into this blind, so if I make a bad decision here or there, I'll forgive myself. You alive, dude?
isn't water. Oh, that moron must have taken the wrong bottle again. Forget his own head if it weren't stuck on his shoulders.
And what did you mean by the wrong bottle?
He always takes a little rocket fuel with him when he goes hunting. But the booze is right here. That means he's got water.
Where is he?
And what business is that of yours?
The water he got from Julian. It might be contaminated.
He's hunting at this... the military tower, a few hundred meters west of here. Unless he's at the courts.
I'll go to the tower. You check the courts, fast.
Wait, wait! Take the booze with you, in case he's already drunk some of the water. I bet what's in this bottle will kill whatever's in that one.
So you would hope. Oh, maybe it's a two-part mission. Maybe I literally do both. And it's just, and maybe it's not a decision. Maybe I do have to split it. John, why is the game so laggy? It's just because my computer struggles to run the game while I'm simultaneously streaming. I have lowered the game quality so much just to try to compensate, but if I lower it any more, it's gonna basically be unbearable. You can see the notifications of how many times that this thing is spiked. It's like every 2 minutes or so there's a spike. And this has basically happened all stream. I took a risk by trying to stream the game on my computer because I wanted to play this on PC so badly. I didn't want to have to buy the game on Xbox when I basically already moved on. So I basically just took the hit. I've had lag on streams before. Even Dying Light 1 did that, but it just looks probably a lot worse on here just because this game requires more stuff to use on my computer. Is it in sync? Like, if I were to clap like this, do you hear my sound of my clap with the connection? Does this seem in sync? Or does the characters' voices match their lips? Because I have captions on. If it doesn't, then this unfortunately is kind of a wasted video on the YouTube end of things. Press B to use your binoculars. Where do you want me to use them? Up here? Just curious, what do you think is an easy way to play this game? Easy in terms of what platforms to get it on, or easy to play as in, like, difficulty or something? Just play it for whatever hardware you're comfortable with, and wait for it to go free or on sale on something. Usually a physical retail copy is usually the best way to have things go on sale, but that means that you would have to play on console. PC games, like, nobody uses physical CDs for a computer anymore. So, your chances of that are kind of slim to none, especially since it's a newer game. I would say just wait for a sale. Hans?
Hans? Hans?
Hans? Is he in here? Is he back up here? Oh, this is weird. This place is like a wasteland. Ow! I thought that this area was bad. I didn't know it was a chemical area. He's upstairs, it looks like. God, these guys are so southern. Prepare to die. Hans? Yeah, that area seems like it's completely just destroyed with radiation or whatever. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're just dead, buddy. Sorry. Ow. Have you tried using a VPN? Just make your computer think you're not in Canada. How do I get to you? Here? Or do I do it here? Oh, there's a thingy up there, so I gotta go up on here and then get to him that way. I got it. Hans?
Hans! Are you Hans?
What do you want?
Did you drink any of that water?
Goddamn right I did.
Fuck.
Tasted like piss.
Wait. Ooh, interesting. I don't know. Interesting. They're making me get a choice here. I can either give him the booze but what if the booze was poison? They were counting on that. I'm gonna say this and hope he doesn't start dying when I add this extra dialogue. I don't want to give it to him right away, just in case.
Shit. That may have been poison, Hans.
One sip, then I spat the shit right out. Must have mixed up the bottles again. Whatever.
Whatever? Are you usually this calm about being poisoned?
Who gives a shit? Not my wife, I bet. Don't think she loves me anymore.
Wait. Do I have to give him the booze? Oh, I can't back out. I have to give him the booze.
It's your booze. Take it. Your wife said chug.
Let's hope that this doesn't kill him.
Bullshit.
What?
My wife said that. My Anna.
She thinks the alcohol's strong enough to burn the poison out of your system.
Ha! My woman. So she loves me after all, despite her bitching and moaning. And they say romance is dead. Here, for making my day. And maybe saving my life.
Look, you need any help getting back?
Nah, I'm good. Me and this bottle of booze still got some work to do.
So I may have saved his life. No guarantees, but... Okay, so now I do still have to find the water supplier. It just became a one thing. So it's two things. Okay. So it doesn't make you pick. You just choose which comes first. Got it. You're good, man. Alright, this will be the last mission, though, that we do before we wrap things up. Game, you want to calm your titties? Dude, I swear Aiden is abnormally, like, violent and stronger than Crane ever was. I just can't, for the life of me, assume that he's just this strong. Where he can just corpse launch bodies. Like, bruh.
Everyone, this is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Today, Sarah has a story to share with us.
Oh, he's like down here. Or is he actually upstairs? I think the water supplier guy might have actually been just flat upstairs. Hi, Sarah. Oh, yes! Nice! The sex chamber! The completely creepy basement! God damn it. Alright, well, it's time because of my immunity level, so fuck it. This you?
Great. Another water thief. Just what I need. Between thieves and infected, I'll be out of business soon.
What are you talking about?
You came to rob me, didn't you?
I'm here because a guy named Julian claims you sold him poisoned water.
I didn't poison anything. All right?
Julian claims otherwise.
Sure. Listen to the guy who sold me flour mixed with plaster. If you're not the thief, how are you with infected? I need to get rid of those things down there. If not, I'm done here. Poison water or not.
Okay, I'll get rid of the infected, and you tell me what happened. Deal?
Sure. Deal.
Deal. Got ya. So I clear his building, and I figure out the real story. The fuck was that jump scare piano note? Yo, stop doing that. Well, I gotta kill him anyway, so might as well just do this. Oh, they're all virals, that's why. I can't heal with these guys. Got him. Wait.
Make way, kid.
Okay, you're safe. Now, what's the story with the water?
Wait.
You're welcome, Dan, although that wasn't my intent.
Fucked up.
Now we're safe. Gotta be a fucking criminal. Or pretty damn fucked up to drag your ass hundreds of miles through a world full of virus. Fucked up in a good way, of course.
So, what about the water?
There ain't nothing wrong with my water.
The man at the bazaar was poisoned. And you'll be blamed if he dies.
Damn it. Okay. It was an accident. Okay? An accident. It's because of these goddamn thieves.
Thieves?
They're always stealing my water. I can't take it anymore. So I decided to set the trap.
So you deliberately poisoned the water to kill the bandits?
Not quite. At least, I didn't mean to. A while ago, I killed this viral that came crawling in here. And the fucker fell straight into a tub. The whole tub fucking ruined. Then I got this idea. Why don't I teach these bastards a lesson? So I filled some bottles with the zombie water, sent them out where they'd be easy to see. They were never supposed to make it into the bazaar. Guess I was sauced up and accidentally sold a few bottles to Julia. Look, I'll give you all the flour I got. I'll even throw something extra. Just don't tell anybody. I'd be ruined.
Don't blame Julian and he'll hang.
Don't you worry about Julian. A weasel like him will find a way to weasel out of it. And if not, then that's one weasel less in the world. So, we got a deal?
There's no guarantee he'll weasel out of it, though, and this is a goal decision, so he could actually just die. And obviously, I don't want him to be blamed for that. I just can't lie about that, man. I have to tell him the truth.
Just be honest and tell your story to the bazaar. It was an accident.
You nuts? No one would buy even a drop of water from me ever again.
Yes, but the guy would die because he'd be framed.
Something he didn't do.
Fuck Julian. I got my own skin to save. So that's a story you ain't going to tell.
I figured I'd have to kill you. Sorry, buddy, but you made this decision on your own. Oh, he's like an actual boss. You're terrible at this, by the way. Oh shit, he can jump the counter. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm sorry, what was that, Marco? Hey, buddy, guess what? Marco Polo! Marco Polo! No, you don't. Dude, use the damn... God, this belly fat gives him, like, armor. What the hell? Sorry, but this was your fault, dude. Okay, I guess I gotta go up now. So water supply guy is dead. I mean, hypothetically, I wasn't trying to kill him. I just says that hey, just tell the truth, but he wanted to be a prick and keep money and let an innocent guy die, even though it clearly wasn't his fault. So I once again am gonna stick by my guns and assume I made the right decision yet again. Somehow miraculously. Yep, so report back to the bazaar. So basically just tell everybody what happened. I really do like this game's story, though. I'll say that, at least. Like, don't get me wrong, the story is quite delightful. I just don't like everything about the game. But I think that's a fair thing to say, though. You know what I mean? I like everything in some games, but, there is some stuff in some games I just don't care for, and I'm just gonna be honest about that. So hopefully this means that, like, I'll be good with the bazaar, because there's nothing to gain from the thing with the one guy. I literally, the dude would be dead if I didn't 1v1 that dude. Yeah, here we go, back to the bazaar. So let's see the repercussions for this. He'll probably be very thankful I saved his ass.
What's going on?
Bevan's husband is dead. Julian's been accused of murdering him by poisoning his water.
Aiden, please, tell them it wasn't me.
Why would I say what's in it for me? The water from the supplier was tainted. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what's in it for me because it makes me sound like a pompous prick. I don't even need to hear that white dialogue. I'll say the water from the supplier was tainted.
Julian is innocent. A viral fell into his supplier's storage tub. The guy drunkenly sold Julian contaminated water. It wasn't a murder.
You'd swear to that before the Bazaar Council?
Yeah.
Where's that supplier? He's going to stand trial in...
Marco... is dead. I killed him.
And my job here is done.
It's okay. I forgive you. That scum Marco got what he deserved. Thank you, Aiden. Half of my flour is yours.
Yeah, the flour mixed with plaster?
Huh? No. Where'd you hear that? Oh, yeah, so once, but, yeah, you know, it...
Yeah, keep the plaster. Just pay me and we'll be even.
All right. I'll tell Bevan what happened.
Cheers. So I wonder what would have happened if I went a different direction for either thingy. Regardless, though, that's the end of the mission. So yeah, guys, it's just right before 10, just about under 10 minutes. And we're about to wrap things up, so I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys ended up enjoying today's live stream, and if you did, please consider dropping a follow. It's always greatly appreciated. I'll let you guys know what I'm live streaming next. And I look forward to more Dying Light 2 once again on Sunday. Look forward to the return of Jackbox tomorrow. And I hope you guys end up enjoying seeing another live stream or YouTube video from the most content creator you guys are ever going to see. Thank you for watching, guys. I love you, and peace out.